Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we are an emerging nation. We've been around for a little under 3 years. We've been putting in solid foundations, and we're now building our industry to develop our economy, which already exists. We have our own treasury, currency, social services, and we are, as I say, in the process of now expanding our economy through industry, through what would be termed as business opportunities if they were not within our community, I suppose. And that will help all our members by increasing the value of all the currency that they hold. Okay, with that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance, publicly. And I'm going to head over there in a moment because if we get any difficulties, it's usually in the link up between the Melon app that we are using and the Facebook group. But I noticed that we have already Lewis in from Portugal, and he is saying hi. He's on YouTube. And I know we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama. I can't see that yet because I'm not in Facebook, but I do see that there is a Facebook from Southern Alabama, and I'd bet a lot of money on the fact that that is Deborah. So welcome. I'm heading over to Facebook right now. And when I get there, I'll be looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when I get there, I'll be looking for the 21st of February. Here we go. 21st of February. And if we should get the comments, and we have. And there it is, Deborah, followed by Andrew from New Zealand. So those are the top three in our attendees, if you like, or commenters today. Lewis at the top of the comments list, Deborah second, and Andrew from New Zealand third. 3 continents covered. Okay, then we've got Kingsley from Manchester, UK. We've got Richard from Devon, UK. Akpomade from Nigeria. That's a 4th continent. We are, of course, in all 6 continents, but the time isn't always convenient for everybody, and that's why these are recorded. You can catch up on them in the Facebook group or in YouTube, maybe in Twitch. I'm not sure whether they remain in Twitch or not. I don't know a lot about it, I'll be honest. So, as I was saying, we are now building for the benefit of all our citizens. And who can be a citizen? Well, anybody. We are a non-separatist organization, and that means we don't recognize superficial differences like anything. We accept people from every continent, country, color, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level, whatever. None of it matters. You can be fat, thin, bald, hairy. We only see people as human beings. Everybody is equal to us as a human being. And we recognize that every human being is unique, so has something unique to offer our community. And as such, is of equal value to everybody else and is treated as such. Wouldn't it be nice if the whole world was like that? Maybe one day it will be. We're leading the way. Okay. And here we go. Yeah, we've got Deborah saying I can leave skid marks and still not beat Lewis in first. Okay, maybe one day. It used to be Russ Cowley that was always top of the comments, but since his early demise, it's been a more open playing field. But Lewis is now pretty much in control, taking over where Russ left off. Okay. And we got Norman in from Doncaster, UK. Right, so whether you're a member or a citizen or a guest or a visitor, everybody is equally welcome here. And we'll be starting in just a minute or two with a short prayer, followed by a little affirmation to help us keep that non-separatist ideology. The prayer is to help us find true happiness in life. True happiness cannot be bought. Doesn't matter how much money you've got, it won't make you happy. It won't make you sad, it won't do anything. You will get pleasure from buying some of the things that you uh, always wanted and desired, but it won't be lasting. You'll always be wanting more, more and more. That hole inside you that demands more and more can only be satisfied through loving service to others. And that brings that true happiness into your life. And the great thing about that is the more service you offer to the more people without thought of reward, the more that you want just flows to you naturally. You don't even have to think about it. It just comes to you. Okay, a much better way than trying to chase money to buy happiness. Money is very hard to catch when you're chasing it. Very few people are successful. But everybody that devotes themselves to loving service finds true happiness. Okay, so that's what our little prayer is about. And we will get started with that right now. I think we've rambled on for long enough. So here's our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. Through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay, and our little affirmation, which goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. And as you can probably see from the video, we are as a nation on a mission to banish poverty. You can't do that with cash alone, because poverty, the same as wealth, is a result of your attitude, your beliefs. And so we have to help people change the way they think about themselves to get them out of poverty. You could give somebody that lives in poverty a pile of cash, and if they still have that poverty attitude, which would be normal, they would soon get through that cash and be back in poverty. So we're about much more than just financial assistance, although financial assistance is important. We acknowledge that people have to have cash to put a roof over their heads, put food on the table, clothe their children, send them to school, and all this sort of thing. So we have a practical side as well as our spiritual side. Okay, right. What have we been up to today, folks? What have we been up to today? I still haven't got to the Healthy Ultimate. I've just not made the time to get to that today. I was really optimistic this morning that I would get to it and go through all the videos and things that I need to and check it all out, but it didn't happen. However, let's have a look at what Devian has been up to. I know really what she's been up to, but see in her little report if there is anything that um, I I don't want to miss anything, but don't think I will. Yeah, I talked yesterday about the possibility of people paying by a card, it not going through automatically if they used a different email address when they place their order, place their paid for their order. Let's put it that way. Paid for it. If they paid and used a different email address when they paid than they did when they registered with We Share Abundance, it wouldn't automatically update because we need the email address to do that. And so we have been working, and it's taken a couple of days, but we've got it done, and today it's there and it is available. And we can now, at the touch of a button, process something that was not automatically processed. We have to do a little bit of detective work to find out who the person is, but we can link up in other ways um, manually. And then once we've got the username, we can just do it. Boom, put that username in and press the button, and everything goes through as it should. It will take a little bit longer than the automated process, but we do try and get people to use the same email. And if they do, there's no delay. It'll be done within a minute. If they use different email addresses, it may take up to 24 hours because it depends on what time of day it is and when we get round to checking that sort of thing and processing. Okay. So anyway, it is now completed, and it is possible to upgrade the people once we found out who they are. And that has taken all day, but we'll be back on Remuno tomorrow. And just a minute, I've lost Facebook. Where's it gone? I don't know what happened there. Okay, I'm back. Where was I up to? Yeah, Remuno is a cryptocurrency um, processor. You know, it's like PayPal or Coin Payments is one we have on there already, but many of the processors now exclude a lot of countries for various reasons, particularly North America, USA, and Canada. And by the same token, a lot of people that live in the USA and Canada are excluded from some of the very good opportunities that are available out there, particularly passive income opportunities. It's a sad thing that people running these opportunities and the governments can't come to a better understanding. But there we go. So that will solve a problem of people wanting to pay for our services or products with crypto if they live in prohibited countries from the Coin Payments app. Okay. Uh, Kingsley says the little yellow pop-up in Amstodge makes me more money than the daily trading profits. Yeah, it depends how much you've got invested, but it can be beneficial. However, I'm not really happy with AMZ Doge. Um, I know they had difficulties. They stopped withdrawals. They're supposed to have started them again, but they are not sending the verification codes that they should be sending to your phone. And without those verification codes, you can't process things like withdrawals. You can't add withdrawal wallets. Um, and there is no response from support on this item. I've been trying to get something from them. So I have a lot of caution with AMZ Doge. I know it came highly recommended, and Magic Johnson endorses the program, but it is looking very dodgy uh, rather than doji. Okay, um, perhaps not a joking matter, but we've got to smile all the time, haven't we? So have a care when dealing with AMC Doge. We are, however, now moving into two other programs that I've been tracking for a while. One is CoinMarketBall, which seems to be going really well. And I sent out a link to that today. I don't know whether anybody's sort of checked it out or anything. You can register free, but you can't earn anything unless you have to buy their bot. It's a 12-month subscription to the bot for $50, and then you have to put additional cash in that the bot will trade with. I'm not sure what the minimum additional is, but if you put in like $100, you've got 50 for your bot, which lasts you 12 months, and then you've got $50, which is earning. It's averaging between 1.2%, 1.8% daily, which is very, very, very good return. And it seems to be well run. There's a risk with everything. Everything we do in life has a risk attached to it. Nothing is permanent, you know. This, if left on its own, will disintegrate and disappear, as you and I will also, at some stage, disintegrate and disappear. This table, this chair, everything is transitory. There is nothing permanent in our environment. Everything has a lifespan. Some things have thousands of years of lifespan. Some things much shorter lifespans, but everything has a lifespan. And I suppose that applies to programs that are online as well. There's one very popular at the moment. Everybody's promoting the free sign up for We've Got Friends or something like that. It's called. I mentioned it the other day, and loads and loads of people are joining. But when it comes to people that pay to actually get into the plan, probably it's going to be less than 2% of the people that have joined. And of those people that pay, probably something like 80 or 90% will not continue after the first month. And whether the program survives or not is debatable. They all come in with a big, grand opening and everything and wonderful dreams, and they may be genuine in what they think they're going to achieve. They may just think, well, it doesn't really matter because we're going to make a killing on it anyway, because the people that launch these programs, they will have thousands and thousands of people that join in the pre-launch, and just that small 2% or less will make the whole deal worth it for them. But as you as a promoter, if you've got 1,000 people in your downline in the pre-launch and you get 2%, that's only 20 people. 20 people, you'd be lucky if you'd be really, really lucky if you got two or three. If you got three people that stuck with it for more than a month or two, you would be really, really lucky out of 20. So from an individual distributor point of view, just have your eyes open. Don't get too carried away with things. These shiny objects come along all the time. A lot of people are promoting TRX ads or something like that, it's called. They're selling $5 ad packs. Have you heard of that before? We have a Poverty Crusher plan that sells $5 ad packs. Our ad packs give better value than their ad packs. They have a straight line first level, but it's only 3 people, I think. We have 5 people in our straight line first level, which gets you your money back, and it gets you a re-entry, and it gets you into the next phase, and it gets your sponsor paid in our plan. Our plan, in fact, in every way, is superior to that plan. People tell me, oh, but this is moving faster. Look, any plan moves as fast as you work to move it. No sales means the plan isn't working at all. Small sales mean it's working slowly. Most of these plans will boom and disappear. Do you remember a plan called Only Five? It may still be around. That was the big thing, wasn't it? It was going to be the thing that took over the world. Only $5. Uh, Ours, it's only $5. We're still here. It's been slow and steady. We've got people that are earning on a daily basis from the Poverty Crusher, but it's up to the people themselves. We've never forced it. We've never looked for a massive explosion. It's up to you how you deal with it. Can you be in there and make money passively? Yeah, but you've got to have a lot of patience. We don't know how long it's going to take. Depends on where you are, when you joined, what level you joined at, how many people are actually promoting. Because if nobody promotes, you're not going to make anything. There will always be some people that promote, and those people that promote will make most of the money. Passive people, look, if you spent $5, if it took you 10 years to make $20, that $5 is a lot better than $5 in the bank. Plus, you've had your advertising, and if you've made $20, you've had more and more advertising paid for. So you've had products and you've made money as well. People have to be realistic and they have to understand things. But if nobody is selling, then nobody makes any money. It really is as simple as that. Um, and here we go. We've got Kingsley's. Uh, yeah, SoBuy was another thing we got involved in. Came quite highly recommended from one area um, the, of people. It was always a little bit speculative. I thought AMC Doge was more solid. I'm having my doubts. Um, it looks like AAS is still going from strength to strength, and they're paying regularly, and their withdrawals are very, very fast. But the best of all the programs that we have at the moment, without a doubt, and these third-party programs I'm talking about, not our own. Poverty Crusher is our own plan, very, very powerful. Work it. If you don't work it, you've got to be patient. Same with a lot of other plans. But um, Vortic, you don't have to work it because they will work it for you. If you do work it and get out there and get referrals in, it's got the best compensation plan. Very simple, very powerful. That is out there. You can make more money with Vortic than most other programs. Vortic is, I believe, one of the safest passive income plans that are around, if not the safest. It is very transparent. The CEO is a lovely man. He's on Facebook. He's contactable um, directly, and he started Vortic to help people. He's made his money. He's as happy as can be. Financially, he's stable and doesn't need to work ever again. But he wanted to do something for other people, and that is Vortic United. And it is a really, really powerful plan. And it doesn't pay you as highly as something like the Afrique arbitrage system, which pays 1.65% a day. Um, although, and it pays 7 days a week, that plan. Vortic only pays you 5 days a week, and the most you can get is 1.8% a day, but that is including their compounding of it, and you can't get at your money for about 30 weeks. The other plans go up to 1.2% per day, 5 days a week. You put in 10,000, you're getting $600 a week out in cash, and they do all the work. You don't. I mean, you don't have to put in 10,000. You can put in less, but 10,000 gets you to that top level. A lot of people now are getting involved at the 2,500 level and at the 10,000 level because they've tested it at the $50 level. Then they went to a couple of hundred, and then they said, you know, this is pretty good. We'll get in and put 1,000 in. They said, I wish I'd put it all in at one same time. I'm going to 2.5 grand. Boom. 2,500 to 10,000 you can do pretty quickly through compounding. It's not automatic compounding. There is none in Vortic. They just pay you on a daily basis, and you can withdraw just once a week. Not every day, not 10 times a day, once a week. But they pay you once a week. You can put in your request anytime through the week. You can put it in today. What day is today? Tuesday. You won't get paid until Monday of next week. They make the payments, and it can run into Tuesday. But within a 48-hour period of Monday, everybody gets paid out that has put in a request. Mine have always come in probably something like, I think probably before noon. If I've made a withdrawal request, it's coming before noon on Monday. It's actually been in my wallet. So they pay out regularly. They tell you exactly what they're doing, how long it's going to take. They show you their trading results on the website, not in massive detail, but they're there. They show you how many trades they've won, how many they've lost. They don't hide things. It's a very, very sound proposition. Richard says, what's happening with Live Good? Live Good, once again, is one of these things that has they had a big pre-launch. But if people aren't buying their products, which are health products, you know, pills for vitamins and this sort of thing, maybe they've got other types of health product as well, then there's not going to be a lot happening. But I think they will do all right. It's going to be long term. Once again, Live Good, it'll go boom like that, which I think in the first week or so we made $200 or $300, which is nice if you're an individual, but as a community with thousands of members, you divide that up between thousands of members, and it's a drop in the ocean. Not even a drop in a bucket; it's a drop in the ocean. And I've not really pushed it much. It's in the downline builder, but I've not pushed it much. I don't have the time to do that. And if you're passive, you can only make money from spillover. It will take time, and it'll dip down, but I think it'll be around for a long time. I think it's a solid foundation. I think it will keep going, but it will take a while. I think it's in a dip now. I think it's dipping down, and it will take a while to gradually grow from when they bottom out, wherever that is. Good. I think it's a good program, and their products, if you compare the price of them to other products, even on the high street, which is a good way to compare, they are very well priced. They are very good value, their products. So I think Live Good will do well, but it's long term. But you know, people want success overnight. People aren't prepared to spend 3, 5, 7 years building their own business, which will leave them totally financially secure forever. But they're prepared to slug away at a job for 40 years. Um, it's a matter of choice. It's a matter of attitude. Peter, can you put out an email to members about the Poverty Crusher, detailing the success that you're referring to this evening. The best recommended way of funding the matrices. For myself, I have funds in there and I am patiently waiting for progression. Thanks. Yeah, I will get round to it sooner or later, Peter. Um, it is there. It's in the downline bill. No, it's not in the downline bill. It's in the dashboard. People can get involved in it. It's up to the members themselves to promote it. If you want to be passive in it, that's fine. Eventually, you will make money, but you've got to wait. Um, the people that are promoting it are making money. There are commissions being earned every day in Poverty Crusher, and it is a far better plan than a lot of the plans that are out there that are mushrooming. Um, we haven't got uh, we haven't gone out and promoted it in the same way because I didn't want to. I didn't want to hype it up. I didn't want to have that peak and trough. I wanted us to say, okay, what we've got is great value. Um, you can sell advertising, effective advertising at lower costs than that are available anywhere else. And you only need to spend $5 on it. And the compensation plan really is a bonus. Okay. So uh, there you go. That is what it is. And when Peter says he's got funds in there, he hasn't got any funds in there. He bought advertising packs. Now, whether he's used those advertising packs or not is up to him. And we will be adding more advertising. There's something I've been discussing with Deviani about that, and that will be coming along in the near future. There'll be different places and ways that you can use the advertising credits. So don't use them all at the moment in the only place that's available, which is Multiply Weezer. You'll get good results there, but don't use them all there. Keep some. So that is what the plan is about. It's about buying advertising. The compensation plan is a bonus. If you are active, you can work the compensation plan and make money quickly. If you're passive, it can take a long time, but it'll get there. We're not going anywhere. We're not disappearing, say that. We are going somewhere. We're going to be successful in everything that we do. We have, but we don't want to hype it up. We don't want it to go zoom, boom. We want it to go like that. Okay. Peter says he's using the ad packs and multiply Weezer. Good, but hang on to some if you can, or you can always buy more anyway. It depends on how many you've got. Excuse me. So why do we have plans outside of We Share Abundance as well as within We Share Abundance, like the Poverty Crusher, like the Indie Business Builder, like our gifting program, which is the soap program, which gives away paid memberships and earns you money for doing it. We have secondary staking, which is paid automatically at the end of every month. Secondary staking is paid out in USDT. Poverty Crusher is paid out in USDT. So why do we have additional programs that are not within our own economy, if you like? And the reasons are multiple, but the two main reasons are one, it's better for you. It's better for you because you need multiple income streams. You never know what's going to happen to anything that you're involved in. It can be here today, gone tomorrow, no matter how gilt-edged it looks. Even Vortic could disappear by tomorrow. I don't think it will. I think Vortic's going to be around for many, many years. But that's just my opinion. But if you've got multiple income streams, and I don't mean from within the same organization, like you could have 3, 4, 5 income streams within We Share Abundance. That isn't multiple income streams. That is all from one location. If We Share Abundance disappeared, That's it. All those income streams are gone. It was one income stream split into 5 different sources or whatever it may be. You need different income streams, totally separate, so that if one disappears, it doesn't affect you drastically. You've got all those others to fall back on, and you can replace that one that's gone, or you can build the others up, and you can put more income streams in and more. It's good policy for you, and the members can make a lot of money through these other plans. So um, that is one reason. The other reason is because if we recommend a program and you join through our admin link, the funds that we make from those commissions, those plans, all go back into We Share Abundance. They don't get siphoned off. They don't go into my bank account or anybody else's. They go into We Share Abundance. They help pay the administration fees. They help put money into the liquidity pools for our tokens. They are beneficial. They're an outside source of revenue for us. So those are the two main reasons why we have them, all for the benefit of the members. They're both of those main reasons are purely and simply to benefit our members, our citizens, and that's what we're about. Okay. Um, right. Yeah. I was saying, we have got a couple more programs that we will be putting in that have been looking at Coin Market Bull, um, which is relatively simple. You probably need $100 really to get started in it. You buy the bot for a year for $50, and then you have whatever you do to the bot will earn you money at between 1.2 and 1.8% usually per day. Very, very high interest rates. So whether you've only got $5 in, I don't know what the minimum is that you can put in. Or whether you've got 500, 5,000, 5,000,000 in. I don't know. No, I think 500,000 is the maximum, I think I thought. But anyway, phenomenal rates, and it's been paying really well. And I've talked to a few people that are in it that I know, and I know that they can be wrong in their judgment the same way that I can or you can. But you've got to put a certain amount of trust into things, and you've got to try and make sure that the things that work outweigh the things that didn't work, and that way you're always winning. So we've got Coin Market Bull and we've got PLC Ultima. PLC Ultima, I still have to get fully with it. I know a lot about it, but to be able to explain it to you in a simple way, I'm not at that level. And that's the level I've got to be at before I can say to you guys, here, this is what we've got. I can explain Coin Market Bull. It's simple, isn't it? Put $100 in, 50 of it goes into a bot, and 50 of it will earn you money. It's that simple. Coin Market Bull. Put $1,000 of it in, 50 of it goes into your bot, and 950 will earn you money, and it pays you daily. So that is a very simple program. The other isn't. And if you're making money in crypto, that debit card program is very good. It basically gives you your own personal exchange. You can buy, sell crypto within your own account. You can trade crypto, swap one for another. You can send money to other people that are also uh, in the system. And I think it's without fees. You can spend your crypto. You can just load your card with crypto. If you've got $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, you can just put $1,000 worth of Bitcoin on your card, and you get $1,000 worth of spending. You can go and buy $1,000 worth of groceries or scrumpy or whatever your desire is. Um, but it's not a crypto card. You can also load it with uh, cash. You can load it with dollars or euros or yen. I think they're dealing in something like 150 different currencies. Um, it's a very, very good program. The card costs you. It's not free. You pay, depending on the card, once they launch, it will be from $199 upwards, I think, depending on the type of card that you want and the limits you want. For most people, uh, in round numbers, 200 or 300 will give them everything that they want for a debit card. But it's a one-time payment. After that, the cards, yeah, they have a life on them like any card. They have an end date, and they send you the new one out. You don't have to pay that fee again. It's a one-time fee. There is a monthly charge for the card, um, partly to pay people commission in the plan, and partly to pay the banks that are making the thing work. Okay, they always want their cut, so that's how they get it. Okay, so that's a very sound program. But just to give you an idea about things like uh, Live Good and We Got Friends, where they have these massive launches and loads of people sign up. They sign up free. I'll just have a look at what we got in. I've not checked. I don't know, uh, but we've got this Infinity, or whatever it's called, debit cards, and the browser's not working. Oh no, no, it's not. Just a minute. Where it's disappeared. Infinity Club Cards, it's called, I think. Yeah, here we go. Um, am I logged in? Yeah, I'm logged in. We'll just have a look at what's happened with it. As I say, it's free to join. Yeah, we've got 100 pop-ups coming. We've got 107 people that have joined, registered, but only 10 have paid the pre-registration fee of $39. Okay, so we've got 10 people that have out of 107. That's very high percentage, actually. That is, a very high percentage. It's almost 10%, which is really, really good for a pre-launch. But that's because most of the people that joined are our members and they know us and everything else. So when you're going out there and you're just promoting this, if you were to just to promote this as a pre-launch, you would probably need 1,000 people to get 10 pre-registered. Um, but that is typical. There's 107 signed up, 10 are pre-registered. Why have they signed up? Because it's free. They won't cost them anything. They're not worried about it. I've lost. Where am I? I've lost Facebook. No, I've got it back. Um, so they sign up. They sign up, but it's no benefit to them because they can't earn anything even if they promote it unless they've got a card. If they don't pay that pre-registration fee, they don't get any of the benefits of pre-registration. They will still, if they choose to get a card in the future, and the card comes with a bank account as well, and all sorts of other things that you can't get in some countries. Um, they will be able to get those in the future, but it'll cost them the full price. If they pay the pre-registration now, they can get a card at least $100 discount, depending on the card they buy. Um, so it's a $61 profit just from that. And if they're going to promote, they can't make anything unless they've got a card. And if they've got a card and they promote without paying the pre-launch, they get 10% commission. If they've paid that pre-launch, they get 20% commission. if they introduce 10 people and they've paid for the pre-launch, we've got 10 as it happens. I just thought about that. We've got 10. Then they don't get into the pool if they've not paid. If they've paid the pre-launch, 10 people will get them 4 shares in the bonus pool or whatever they call it. And that could be very, very profitable. So 10 people, 4 shares in the bonus pool. If they don't pay the pre-launch and they are referring people, they need 20 people to get 1 share in the bonus pool. 20 people to get 1 share in the bonus pool. So, you know, those 100, what is it? No, there's 97 people that have decided they're not going to pay that $39. Could be missing out massively, but they probably don't mind, they don't care. Or maybe they think they're helping. At some stage, they're going to make enough in crypto to want that card. Um, it's up to them. It's up to them. It's no big deal for us either way. Even if all the 107 got in the pre-launch and bought a card, it wouldn't have a significant impact on us commission-wise spread amongst thousands of members. It'll help, it all helps, but it's not going to be seriously impactful like the Turnkey Cash Cow promotion campaigns that we're going to be running. That will have a significant impact because the cash that will be involved in that on a regular basis will be high. Okay, right. And that pretty much covers what I've got for you. I've not seen any questions there, but I'm going to go back into Melon app and scroll down and see if we've got any. We've got somebody else on YouTube, Ali Murtaza, saying, "How are you, sir?" Um, I don't know where Ali is from, but hi there, and I'm always great, thank you, and I hope you are too. I pray for all our members on a regular basis for their health and their prosperity and their abundance. Okay, and that's it. I don't see anything else there. So with that said, we might as well call it a day. Tomorrow is an interesting day. It only comes around about every 11 years, I think, isn't it? About 11 years between it. And that is when you get a date which is um, like it's going to be tomorrow, 22 to 22, all the twos. The last one, of course, was the 1, 1, 11. So that's 11 years on, we're at the 2, 2, 22. The next one will be 11 years on, it'll be 3, 3, 33. So on. The first one I really remember thinking much about 5555. And it struck me, and maybe that was the start of my interest in numbers. I like numbers, I like playing with numbers. But I certainly remember seeing that 5555, and I remember then thinking, oh, so when is 6666 going to be? It's going to be 11 years till we get there. And I don't remember where I was when I saw the 6666 or the 7777. But I do remember that first one, 5555. Anyway, that's it. This year is 23. Oh, yes, it is. It was last year that we had the 2222, wasn't it? Me got it wrong again. Okay. Yeah, it'll be 22 but it'll be 23. Yeah, it was last year. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Um, I remember the naught, 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 naughts. Okay. Um, thank you, Peter, for correcting me there. What a massive error. Okay. Thank you so much. And Kingsley, I'm glad you remember not. Um, have you had too many mugs of scrumpy today? Unfortunately not, Richard, but there you go. um, Richard yesterday put a new meaning on pub crawl. And instead of it meaning you go around several pubs, it just means that you've been in the pub so long you have to crawl. Okay. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm here every day at the same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. And until then, be we the warriors. Get out there, share love and abundance, do your bit, help people, be of service. It'll make you feel good. It'll help other people. It'll help make this world a better place. And that's really what we're all about. Okay, so until tomorrow, God bless you all. Go the extra mile. Be of service to someone tomorrow. Okay, and with that, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. I'll see you